gives me immense pleasure to announce the winners for each category, which is the best non-profit engagement model in sanitation, urban and rural. First, I'll present the rural category. Now, this organization aimed at providing access to safe toilet facilities to the villagers and eradicating open defecation by retrofitting the damaged and defunct existing toilets in the Ramnad block of Ramnad district. Their main partner in this initiative was the NSC Foundation. Post-implementation of this initiative, more than 16,000 people have started to use the retrofitted toilets. Moreover, an average of 36,400 students and staff started using the retrofitted school toilets, and 10,000 users started using the integrated women's sanitary complexes, which were also repaired. Presenting Gramalaya for its unrelenting efforts to take this initiative to heights. While the achievements of the winner are insurmountable,
Thank you. Any other questions?
I would like to pose three questions to all the three presenters of the innovations and technology part. Mr. Rahul Bagri is my friend for the past 10 years. Whether a casing pipe is inserted into a borewell, sir, drilled borewell, in the hard rock portion or in the loose soil portion, sir?
So typically the driller goes up to the first hard rock layer, then he drills at least 5 to 10 feet inside it, and then he puts the casing pipe in there, because the borewell casing pipe also needs some kind of a strong footing. So he goes little bit inside the hard rock as well.
Normally in the loose soil portion only the casing pipe is inserted into the borewell.
Correct.
Just to make the borewell it's not silted. The hard rock portion, if you drill again inside the casing pipe to the soil, will the water come? That is my question, sir. Also, instead of doing that, why not we can use a pre-perforated casing pipe inserted, instead of inserting that machine making a hole. That is my suggestion, sir. We can reduce the cost involved, sir.
Fantastic question. To answer your first question, actually the borewell driller doesn't stop when the soil actually ends, right? Typically under the soil there is a highly fragmented rocks, then there is a fragmented rock, and there is a compact rock, right? So that's why he goes into the at least 5 to 10 feet inside the hard rock layer as well. One. So basically, if we perforate the casing pipe at certain horizon, then basically only water from those hard rock fractures comes into the borewell, not from the soil. So thereby the siltation doesn't happen. And to answer your second question, yes, slotted pipes are available, but unfortunately they are 3 to 4 times costlier than the impervious casing pipe. One. Second of all, the driller doesn't have a wherewithal where to put at a hydrogeologically appropriate depth, where to put this perforated pipe, because if it's put across the entire unconfined aquifer, a lot of soil and silt can go into the borewell. So these are 2 of the reasons. And third is basically there are already 4.5 to 5 crore borewells already existing without a perforated pipe. So what those borewells, that infrastructure should do, because if we try to take that pipe out and try to put a perforated pipe, then the borewell will just collapse. So that's why the casing pipe cannot be taken out. So whatever we have to do in situ. So what we are doing is that we are just perforating the casing pipe in situ without taking it out, or without, and that too for an existing infrastructure which is failing and has become a non-performing asset.
Wonderful. Yeah. So my next question to Mr. Aziz, I am very much appreciating your efforts in giving a good job, dignified job for the sanitation workers in India. But whenever I come across such a robotic for cleaning our manholes, you should not use it, maybe mason hole. What is the cost involved? Because the cost involved itself is a lot of investment is required. If I like to introduce in Trichy city, it is costing. But I don't know about what kind of guarantee is given for the operation and maintenance like that.
Sure. So there is a little more lengthy to tell you on that. So the thing is like if we take about the efficiency, there are two aspects that we need to discuss here. One is that on the financial part what you mentioned. Other is like obviously the life part. So coming to the first part on the financial comparison. So there are a bunch of people, a group of people used to go to one manhole, cleaning one manhole. And for cleaning one manhole, there are around 5 to 6 people. Like it's a group of people they will be going. Okay. And then one person is going inside the manhole. They will be cleaning around 10 minutes maximum. They can stand inside the manhole, 10 to 15. After that, that first person will come outside, because the thing is like if they stand beyond that, they will get suffocation and they will die inside that. So what they will be doing is like then the next person is entering. So like that for cleaning one manhole, around 5 to 6 person will be engaged, and another around 2 to 3 hours minimum it will be taking. So the efficiency is very lesser. And if we take with the robotics, so the difference is like only 2 to 3 persons only required, only one operator and 2 supporting staff what we required. So the entire thing will be cut down by 50% with an efficiency, increased efficiency, where we can clean a manhole within 20 to 30 minutes. So we can say that in 3 hours of time which they normally used to do, we can clean around at least we can say that 6 to 7 manholes we can clean. And likewise in a day we can clean up to 10 manholes. Where if it's in a comparing with a manhole manual workers, then it will be like around we can say that 2 manholes or hardly 3 manholes. So that is the two differences. So and if we compare in the way that we have also taken the statistics on the financial comparison we have done, and within a sub-collector only with the person who implemented in his city. So what he found is like within 15 to 18 months he is meeting the ROI what he is going to invest on the robotic technology. So that is the number one. And every municipality is having the capacity to run their O&M part, like deploying more people. So they are automatically getting a profit out of it. So that's the number one. And the other part is like if we compare such things with the human life also, because every human death, the corporation need to pay a penalty of 10 lakhs to their family as per the MS Act.